What's up, you guys? I'm so glad to be back and sharing an encouragement with you today. My name is Tim Anderson. I'm the youth pastor at Cascade Covenant Church, C3 Youth Group. That's our Instagram. And so I just want to share a short encouragement with you today. In 1 John chapter 3, verse 1, we hear this description of who we are and what life is like when we have our faith and our foundation in Jesus. It says this: "See what great love the Father has lavished on us, that we should be called children of God." And that is what we are. You know, there is no price tag for being a part of God's family, for putting our faith in Jesus. There is no minimum popularity status that you need to have. There is nothing about being too old or too young to be a part of the family of God, because at any point we can put our faith in Christ. And so as you are thinking about your faith, you know, it's not just a religion. It's not just a philosophy or a mentality. Actually, our faith in God gives us an invitation into His church, a group of people who are like-minded, who have the same faith. And because of that faith, they serve and love as Jesus served and loved. Now, when I was in high school, I was coming back from a winter retreat. I was learning how to drive, and I felt pretty good about everything except parallel parking. And I told one of my youth leaders this, and he stopped the car in front of my house. He got out and he said, "Tim, I'm going to teach you how to parallel park." I thought this guy was crazy, right? Like, this was his car. I think it was a Volkswagen Jetta or Passat or something. It was pretty nice compared to, my car. So I'm like, man, I don't want to like mess up your car and like jack up the bumper or the fender or something. Like, he's like, "No, I want to teach you." And so that afternoon, it took a couple tries, but by the end, he had taught me how to parallel park. Now, I was not related to this guy in any way, but that whole weekend, he had encouraged me. He had listened to me and talked with me. He shared his advice with me, and he capped it all off by teaching me how to park my car safely in the city of Chicago in the middle of winter with snow everywhere, no less. Where does this come from? Where does this kind of connection, and where does this kind of love and care, where does this kind of service come from? Well, it comes from our faith in Jesus. And you don't have to be an adult volunteer in youth ministry or work at a church or anything like that to demonstrate this kind of love to people around you. You don't have to wait till you're older. You can start right now. Is the way that you love people showing others God's genuine care and love for them? Because you know what? One simple act of kindness, one simple act demonstrating God's love to somebody else can change their life. I think about that volunteer all the time because he showed me how to do something that was important. It wasn't a huge thing, but it showed how much he actually cared about me and how much he cared about all of the kids who were in their youth group at the time. So here's the thing. Go out and show people God's love, because you are a member of God's family and you represent God's care and concern and love for the world in the way that you treat others. So we can do this. We can be a church, a youth group that loves and cares for people so well that they see something different and that they see hope in the midst of a world that is so full of chaos. I'm so proud of you guys. I miss you all. I can't wait to hang out soon. So let's reconnect. Send me a DM, send me a text, and let's figure out a way to do a safe and socially distant coffee at Starbucks or Huckstadter or wherever. Just know that I'm praying for you, thinking of you guys, and I just hope that you have an awesome day. So have a good one. I'll see you later.